And I'll count it down in 3, 2, 1, action!
going on?
Fantastic. And a nice little high fall by you as well.
Yeah, I'll trip down memory lane.
I'll tell you what, Lauren, can we get all the bird footage, please?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Bring a big black bird footage, please.
That looked great.
Yeah, it did. Now, folks, on a shot like this, you've got to roll every camera you've possibly got. I heard Laura talking about it earlier, but on this one, I think the very last thing we want to have to do is suit Jeremy up for one of these, that's for sure.
I don't think that would be a problem. Great approach into that trench. Good bird. That looks fantastic. Good bird there with a little hero in the background. And then down on him. He's all done. Make sure he's completely out, no hot spots. He's all done. We get the thumbs up. We know he's okay. Probably about 15, 20 seconds worth of footage. To me, a lot longer to prepare that.
It's good 30 to 45 minutes of preparation goes into that, folks. Jeremy's actually wearing 5 layers of protective gear. Now, the first layer is a layer of fire retardant material called Nomex. You may have heard of it before. You'll be able to see it up here on the screen in just a moment. Then, of course, course, he does have to drop that bike. We put him in a good thick layer of padding for that. Another dry layer of Nomex goes on top. There we go, as the padding. There's a second layer of Nomex. Next is a specially designed suit that's been saturated in ice cold fire-resistant gel. The gel acts as a thermal barrier between Jeremy and the heat from those flames. What you're looking at here now is the exterior layer. It's a throwaway. We painted down with a different type of gel, this time a flammable gel. It's that flammable gel that catches fire and burns, of course, as it slides through that trench, not the suit itself.
I love how it all comes together, too. So let's have another big round of applause for Jeff and the entire stunt team.
That's it, great.
Great.
Hear that? Gosh, Jeremy.
Probably recognize motorcycles, maybe even watercraft in that last shot. We probably do not recognize the vehicles. You know what, Jeff?
Yeah.
Can we bring a pursuit car out here, camera out?
Oh, for what, show and tell?
Yeah, best way.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Laura, have V2 meet me out here in front and center, please.
You got it. V2, protect, please. V2.
Real easy to get up that bed. Yeah, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, another outstanding driver here. This is Kyle Butler.
Kyle is driving local Corsa for the Europe. Had to go over, turn him over to Jeff and his team. They modified them to the Extreme.
Yeah, Kyle is driving what was an Opel Corsa. We took them right down to bare metal, rebuilt them from the ground up as rally cars, really, and then dropped the Opel Corsa body back on top. Now, you might recognize the rally car crash case here, fused throughout the entire vehicle, part and parcel of the chassis, of course, hang everything on that. Pretty standard. What's not standard, though, is that engine. We're going to get a close look at that engine, everybody, sir. Folks, it's actually a transverse-mounted 1300cc motorcycle engine. It's super lightweight. Let's keep the vehicle's total weight down. Plenty of torque. That's important, of course. What's most important, though, is that that engine will tolerate the higher RPMs we generate during the course of the spinning and drifting maneuvers you're watching in today's shots. You couple that engine with the high-performance transmission we talked about earlier, you've got a car that's built specifically for these tricks and maneuvers you're watching up here on the big screen. Now, the maneuvers themselves all require a very high degree of timing and coordination, of course, between the use of the vehicle's controls. Gas and clutch, of course, but more often than not, as you saw in that video clip, that emergency brake right there is used quite a bit as well. Let's take a close look at that E-ring. Notice it has been modified. As it won't. The first thing you'll notice here is there's no thumb button there at the end. It doesn't lock in position like our cars at home. It's also got a little master cylinder there on the backside of the brake. Hydraulic lockup power on these rear wheels. When he drops that handle, it allows him to spin freely once again to continue to drift or re-engage the deck, whatever we might need. That fancy transmission now, second, third, fourth gear, just give a single little push forward or downshift, a little pull backward, just like that. Call it a bump shift. 4 gears of reverse we talked about. Boom, give that handle a twist. You're in the same gear, going backwards, synchro mesh. Very, very cool stuff. All right, folks, time to get Kyle back on, please, for the next shot, ladies and gentlemen.
As you heard, we are preparing for our final sequence here. But first, we put together a little preview of our finished product. So make sure you look out for some of the scenes we shot earlier, like the remote car footage, Jeff's spectacular high fall, and that fantastic motorcycle burn. And then at the end, make sure you have your cameras ready, because things are going to get hot. Mark!